What's up guys, JV2017 here with your daily Grand Theft Auto 5 tips and tricks videos. Today this is a very important video because a lot of you guys have been telling me, JV, I cannot connect to the Grand Theft Auto Online servers, it's not working. This is how to connect to the Rockstar servers and actually play GTA Online. Now keep in mind, this is not a surefire, foolproof, 100% way to connect. These are troubleshooting steps that have worked for me. There are several ways to connect and start the connection to GTA Online, and I feel like a lot of people probably aren't trying all of these different ways and steps. So I want to share these with you guys. I want you to try these out. Tell me if they work. If they don't work, if you guys have found different ways, feel free to share them in the comment section below, but these are the ways that I've tried that have worked, and you just got to keep trying over and over and over, and eventually you will get in. I forgot to mention also, it's extremely important that you go through the online tutorial before you try to join any of your friends' games. It just won't work. You need to have created a character and gone through the online tutorial. Now, if you can't even get that done, I recommend dashboarding or going to the PlayStation Home or restarting your console over and over and over until you get it done. Those steps are actually going to be steps I'm going to cover later in the video, but try to do that. Make sure you've done that online tutorial before you try to join anyone or do any of the other methods in this video. Once you've created your character, the next step that I recommend is to navigate to your character using the character switch function in the game. All you do is hold down the D-pad and then use your right stick to go to that person. It's the bottom one, just like I showed, and it took about a minute for me to get this first alert message right here. Of course, the servers aren't available. Try again later. So I clicked retry 5 times. I'm not going to show you guys because it would take too long, but 5 different times I clicked retry, and on the 5th time it took longer and it actually got me in. So before you go on to the next step, I would click retry at least 5 times, and if it doesn't work after the 5th try, I would move on and try something else. But guys, if you ever get stuck on any screen, if you get stuck up in the clouds like right here on this screen for longer than 3 minutes, I would just restart your console because you're probably stuck and you're going nowhere. So just keep that in mind. That's true for any step. If you're getting the immediate alert screen, like this is not working and it just comes to you immediately, that's probably not a good sign. You need to keep retrying. But if you get the longer one, maybe about 30 seconds, and then it lets you in, then you're golden. And just to show you guys some proof, this was, again, the 5th try. It took a little bit longer, but I was able to get in using that method. So if this method didn't work for you, here's the next step. Step number 3 is to create an online session. Now, the way you do this is by pausing and navigating over to the online menu, to the online tab, as you can tell right here, and then going down and clicking Play GTA Online. Now, I'm not sure what's easier, clicking go or making an invite-only session, a closed friends session, solo session. You may be able to get in easier if you make a solo session. I'm not sure, but it's up to you guys to try those out. So I just made a closed friends session so I would be able to only allow my friends in, and this worked immediately for me. And I think it worked for me because I was able to get it to work previously. But again, same thing as last time. Retry 5 different times. If it does not work after the 5th try, move on to something else. It's pretty much a rinse and repeat process. You guys need to try all these different methods to see if you're able to get it to work. But as you can tell right here, I was lucky enough to have it work for me, and it spawned in my character. So there you go. If this doesn't work for you, head on to the next step. Step 4 is to choose your character via the online menu once again. So we're going to pause, navigate to the online tab, and click choose character. Now this will work, again, only if you've created a character, because it'll probably say something else like create a character in that place if you haven't made one already. So you'll see here, it immediately gives me the alert message. It did not let me in. The Rockstar Cloud servers are unavailable, whatever. But all I did was click retry once, and it immediately brought me to this create a character screen. And luckily, I was able to select my character and get right into the world. So sometimes you'll get to this screen and you'll be able to select your character, and then it won't let you into the servers. It just so happened that I was able to. So again, you would just need to keep retrying, guys. Remember the 5 times rule. Click retry 5 times, and if this doesn't work, on to the next step. Step 5 is to simply dashboard or go to your PlayStation Home. I think that's what it's called for the PlayStation. But anyways, just go ahead, end your session, and try this out. Again, this is another rinse and repeat process. This is just going to reset your game. Obviously, after you dashboard, you're going to go back into your game and try again. Try the other methods, anything. This is simply just restarting the game and seeing if it will work, if anything will work. Once you have done that, let's go to the next step. Step 6, your next option is to start the game in online mode. Now, I'm not sure exactly when this unlocks. I think either maybe after you start a character, maybe you have to connect to the online in order to start this, but in the bottom right, you can see that it says A for online. It would say X on PlayStation 3. So you would simply just click A or X and it would load the online instead of loading the story mode. So once you click that, it'll immediately try to connect you to online. And again, if this doesn't work, try 5 times. If after the 5th time it doesn't work, move on to the next step. And right here, it spawned me in as Michael because I think I clicked it too late. But usually it'll just spawn you straight into online, and this worked for me. So if it doesn't work for you, here's the next step. The 7th and final step is pretty much a last-ditch effort. This is your last resort. Just restart your console. Turn the sucker off, turn it back on, see if that will work. Now guys, I'm going to be honest with you, I've recorded this video in 12 minutes flat. I tried all of these steps and I was able to get in using each step, whether or not it told me that, alert, the servers were down. I just kept retrying and I was able to get in. And your experiences may be different, guys, but if you stick to these steps, try all of them, you may be able to get in, in less than 15 minutes. And that is all I have for you guys. I hope you are able to get into these servers. The online mode is really fun, especially when you hit level 10 and you start unlocking better missions. There are some insane fighter jet, dirt bike, racing, amazing missions, and I'm just having a blast. I'm already level 14, but anyways, guys, I hope you learned something new from this video, and if you did, please remember to click that like button. It would really help me out. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more GTA 5 tips and tricks videos, as well as online videos, of course. Since the mode just came out, I want to be covering it and helping you guys as much as possible. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you later. Peace.